is just a concept, a personification of the apparent illusion of the separate world and separate self. Being, or the whole, is not a thing. It's a no-thing. But our minds are so thoroughly convinced they are a something surrounded by myriad other somethings, they cannot comprehend nothing. Since that prevents us from grasping reality as the nothing being everything it actually is, we externalize and personify it as a god or deity. By making nothing into something, it makes it more approachable for our minds, and definitely makes for much more entertaining fables and myths and scary stories to keep the children's behavior in line. Lady Maya is the magic illusion of this material universe, appearing to be real and present even as the absolute reality is totally without attributes. There's that nothing being everything again. It's the rabbit that isn't inside the magician's top hat and then suddenly is. It's the wall or boundary in your dreams last night that appeared real and solid, yet you could put your hand right through it.
She weaves a web of vacant dreams, makes you dance through endless crazy schemes. She taunts your mind with visions of bliss, disguised as one more plunge in pleasure's abyss.
Maya is just energy, apparently assembling into solid form and then dissolving back into the formless. Yet, in reality, just constantly changing phenomena, and thus is proven to be unreal, since the absolute, the whole, the substratum, is permanent and unchanging. Probing Maya and yearning to see through the illusion is a constant pastime of spiritual seekers and other minds that, by their very nature of being inside the illusion and forgetting they are part of the illusion themselves, will never transcend her. Yet they pore over scriptures for decades, studying all the various attributes of Maya, the Prakriti, the gunas, the senses, the prana, trying to understand and pierce the core of Lady Maya. I did plenty of that in the various ashrams and teachers I studied with in my early years. And then I realized there was a much simpler way to grasp Maya, simply by exchanging one letter. All we need to do is think of Maya, M-A-Y-A, as Maya. All Maya really is, and the only thing that brings it into apparent being, is the Myification of that which is simply impersonal and simply what is. The this is mine, that is mine.
Wisdom's veil, temptress fair, tempts my mind and senses with her tricks, and leads me on to her room where I sell my soul for one instant of bliss. Ooh, once again, my foolish trade with lady And though we know her world's unreal, we let our minds believe all of her lies. Once again, we taste her. We're in love with Lady Maya. We're in love with Lady Maya. If you can resist the power of Maya. Lady, promise everlasting joy, and leaves you hungry, empty, begging for just one more dance with sweet Lady Maya.
Now, depending on your path or religious approach, we can debate for hours about whether the objective universe is real or simply an illusion. But that gets very conceptual and rarely provides any true freedom and liberation to the seekers. But if it's simply and clearly seen that there has never been an actual resident central self inside that owns or runs our life, the Myification of every thought, feeling, event, sensation, and action in life dissolves, and Maya disappears. Then all that's left is life, being, what is. Just what's happening to no one. Totally impersonal. So the debate over whether it's all real or illusion becomes moot because there's no one, no separate entity or personal self that needs to know. Real or unreal, illusion or magic. Life just is, without scrutinizing, judging, or resistance. So when you hear about Lady Maya, the illusion, the temptress, the magical enchantress, remember, there can simply be no Maya without our Myification. When the illusion of me or self dissolves, our dance and love with Lady Maya is over, and freedom is irresistible and boundless as life itself.